A thing happened, guys. One, I got books. A lot of books, more books than I realized. Two, I spent money on said books. So I got 11.2 books. Yep, I didn't realize I had been acquiring them at such a speed. Wait, one of them's not here. So I got 12.2, not 11.2. I forgot. My mom took one of them. Huh. This is the dangers of living within a 3-minute bus ride of 3 bookstores and 5 thrift stores. Ha ha ha. Money, what is that even? Wow, I have a problem. First I got this. What? This is like a joke. So one of my local bookstores, for whatever reason, I bought some books and they gave me this tiny miniature version of a book called Tiny Homes on the Move by Lloyd Kahn, and it actually is like the book but miniature. So I count this as like a 0.2 book, even though it's like the actual book. But yeah, haha, jokes. First we're gonna start with some Black Ice by Baker Fitzpatrick. I read this book actually, so it is completed. I bought it right kind of around when it came out. I saw it at Farm Save, like I wasn't gonna buy it, but then I saw it marked down for like 30%, so I was like, yeah, maybe I'll buy it. This book is like a survival book. This girl and her friend go on a adventurous trip up a mountain for spring break and they get lost. Well, they don't get lost, they get stranded on the mountain because of a snowstorm. It's interesting because there's not that many YA thrillers, but yeah, no, I'm gonna do like a book talk on this because I could go on about it. Next we have Tuesdays with Morrie by Mitch Albom, and this is actually a really old book. I think it was made in 1997. Yes. I don't even know if this is true. So I really don't know much about this book at all, other than it is kind of a look on life, and whether it's a true story or not, I don't know. The guy is talking to this old guy named Morrie, and it's just like life lessons and all that cool stuff. So yeah. Next I got Blithwood by Carol Goodman. This one was just kind of in the marked down bin in chapters, which is like Canada Barnes and Nobles. The main character, I guess, is poor and her mom dies, so she gets sent to this school and I guess everyone is really rich and she's like, oh my god, I'm so poor, everybody's so rich, what's gonna happen? And then magic happens, I guess. Magical, mysterious things. Mysterious boy answers, dark secret, what the students are being trained to do. Blah, blah, magic, romance. Yay! Ha! So, yup, got this one. I don't know if I hauled this one. Can't remember. But I got The Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. Oh wait, no, I totally did haul this one. Oops. Ha ha ha, I suck. Okay, well, Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. Haven't read it yet, but monsters and demons and angels and all of the good things. So, yay. Next, I got Pretty Girl 13 by Liz Coley. I looked up books on kidnapping after I read Stolen by Lucy Christopher because it was amazing, and I was like, oh, this is interesting. I kind of want to read some more books that also deal with kidnapping and all that stuff, and this is on the list, and then I happened to see it marked down at chapters when I bought Blithwood, so I bought this too, but I ripped it. Oh my god, I'm the worst. I need an adult or tape, but yeah, yes, so I bought this book, and essentially this girl, what's her name? Angie, gets kidnapped when she's 13. She's at some summer camp, and yep, she gets kidnapped. Nobody knows what's happened to her, and then all of a sudden, 3 years later, she just kind of like walks back home. She doesn't remember anything in her mind. No time has passed because she has some like crazy amnesia, so she doesn't realize that 3 years have passed. She still has like her 13-year-old mind because she's like blocked out the rest, she shook it off. No, that's a bad joke. But yeah, and then it's just kind of like dealing with the aftermath and like trying to figure out what happened for 3 years. Why are you alive? Why are you walking around? On all those good questions. I'm excited to read this, but I'm not excited about the rip. Then I got The Bone Season by Samantha Shannon. This lady has 2 first names. I love it when that happens. A lot of people have been talking about this book, and I saw it in chapters marked down, and I was like on that so fast. I've seen this book in so many different sections in all my local bookstores. Sometimes it's in YA, sometimes it's in adult, generic fiction, sometimes it's in sci-fi, sometimes it's in fantasy. People just don't know what to do with this book. And I'm going to read it, and let me just say, look at it. So pretty. I've heard good things, and I'm excited that it's mine. So the next 3 books in my pile, well, 2 of them are physical and 1 we're gonna have to imagine because I don't have it here, but I got them when I went to California with my family, and that was awesome. And I went to Barnes & Noble's for the first time in my life. It was beautiful. I'd never been into a Barnes & Noble. So the first one I got is The Kingdom Keepers by Ridley Pearson. It's the first book in this hilarious series, and I say hilarious because I think the premise is hilarious. It's a book about kids who wake up in Disney World. They were selected to be used as models for some holographic guides throughout the park. So then they would just like say some lines in front of a camera, and then like a hologram would be like, yo, bathrooms are over there, go get some churros over there. And then all of a sudden evil Disney characters start taking over. And this is a middle grade book, such a middle grade book, but I am a Disney fangirl. Has anyone read this? Please tell me that it's amazing. Then I got Alice in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass by Lewis Carroll. So, funny story, I am obsessed with the Barnes & Noble's classics. They don't sell them in Canada, and this one was marked down. It was like 12 bucks, and I was like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna get you, because my grandma was obsessed with Alice in Wonderland, and so she themed her house. Alice, like, she's very eccentric. Like, she used to own a costume shop. Her entire house is full of props from theatrical things. She wasn't in theater, but she just really liked it. And her backyard was essentially a walkthrough of Alice in Wonderland, and she had that really big human-sized chessboard, and she had like a bit of a labyrinth with all these doors that would open, and a Cheshire Cat, and she had a top hat on her roof. And anyway, it was amazing. This house was ridiculous. My grandpa's office was hidden behind a bookshelf. It was amazing, and you open the bookshelf to get to the office, and but so yeah, my entire life, Alice in Wonderland has been there, kind of thing. Like, that's just one of those things. And I do have some ugly versions of Alice in Wonderland. Oh yeah, it's pink. Look at it. It's so pretty, and yeah, I'm just really pleased with it. Okay, I'm looking up the title of the last book I got because I can't remember. The last book I got while I was in California was Little Known Facts About Well-Known Places, Disneyland. And it was written by David Hoffman. It's just like a little book. It's like 173 pages, I think. Each page is like a fact about Disneyland. Like, read it really quickly because it's nothing, essentially. But it was a really good book. But my mom was reading it and she accidentally took it home, so I don't have it. But yeah, Disneyland facts. Then I got Never Fade by Alexandra Bracken. And this was more a purchase of opportunity. At one of my used bookstores, I saw this. This is the second book in the series. Haven't read the first one. So now I have to buy the first book, so that's gonna happen soon because I really want to read it. The plot, I don't know the plot. Kids with magical powers, X-Men, daycare. I don't know. Then I got The Diviners by Libba Bray, and once again, I don't know if I've hauled this yet, but I know I've talked about it in my big books tag because look at this. It's so cool. Really excited to read this because it's all about the roaring 20s and stuff in New York. Just been hearing such amazing things about it, and look, it's got like a fake newspaper in it, and that's cool. I like extra things, that's fun. The main character, I wanna say has like telepathy or something. Magic stuff happens in New York, and it's got like speakeasies and flappers and all the cool things. I'm really stoked to read something a little bit bright, because I haven't yet, and that's bad. So, diviners. Lastly, I got something really exciting, and I went out and bought it today, and it's Sakura, yes. The Bane Chronicles by Cassandra Clare and Sarah Reese Brennan and Maureen Johnson. I haven't read The Mortal Instruments, and that's really bad. Ooh, I didn't even look. Ooh, Magnus Insignia. Ooh, I don't know if you can see it. I hope you can. It's really cool. I like it. I think that I am going to be having a Mortal Instruments Cassandra Clare readathon in December. Not really a readathon, more like a binge. I'm having a Cassandra Clare binge. I've decided it shall be named Cassandra Claremas. No, that's stupid. No, no. I'm gonna stick with it. I don't know, unless you guys have a better suggestion. Mortal Christmas? No. No, yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with Cassandra Claremas, and I am going to attempt to read all of the Mortal Instruments books, because the last time I read the first 3, I think it was like 2007. It's been a while. I don't remember much. I have acquired all of the books, so I have no excuse to not read them, so that's what December's gonna be. I'm gonna be reading that. And then I'm not allowed to read this until I have completed the series, which is tragic, but nope. Those are all of the books that I've acquired in the past little while, and yep, it's a lot. It's too much. I have a problem. Luckily, for my birthday, my boyfriend got me new shelves, and they haven't arrived yet. He noticed this mess, this hot mess behind me, and was like, we need another shelf. We don't have room for another shelf, but we'll find room, because there's like no room on this anymore. And I just keep on acquiring books. So I have a problem, and yeah. Some of it was birthday money. That's what I'm telling myself anyway. If you guys have read any of these books, definitely let me know what you think of them, because that would be awesome. I love hearing people's opinions on such things. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I will see you guys later.